All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol FUBO, Fubotv Inc. Before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So, Fubotv here, right, Fubo stock has actually been free-falling and reached highs up here of about $63, and now we're sitting at around $28. It's broken through some significant support levels, and it's sitting right on one of them, as we can see it right now, close to it, about 5 cents away from it. And if it breaks right back up through it, it can use it as support. If it breaks through it and it goes any lower, the next point of reference would be down here at $26. That's our next support. After that, and we're going to have to watch the support levels based off the history of the chart moving forward. But let's go ahead and see here where our new resistance and support levels lie and what we need to pay close attention to moving forward, because these numbers are important. But keep in mind, if this support gets broken through, our next point of reference is $26. If this resistance gets broken through, our next resistance level is slightly above the 50-day moving average here at 33.32. So we want to keep these numbers in mind, write them down, and watch carefully how the stock is reacting according to the next coming days and weeks and the volatility in the upward or downward direction. So let's see here. We have our resistance and support. It might look a little bit narrow, but they're a few dollars away from each other. It's been moving really fast in a downward direction. So the 50-day moving average is 33.11. I can't land exactly on it. It jumps around by every 4 cents, right? So 33.11 to be exact. Once that gets crossed, we'll end up in bullish territory. Very important for the bulls to accomplish that. Now, we're sitting at 28.25, and our support here is 27.37. You want to watch carefully how fast this goes towards support and if it crosses it, because that's the lowest point we've seen in the whole entire bearish run. I want every single investor to keep that in mind. 27.37 is the lowest point we've seen this stock reach in this downward trend. If it could be used as support by the bulls to pull back up, that could be a signal or a sign that this could be turning around. I want every single investor to be aware of that. Now, I do want to pull up here my MACD so we can see, right, what it's showing. So it's showing signs of pulling back up. It's trying. You can see it a little bit. But you can't get too fooled by that, because look how this pulled up and then it started to fall right back down. Now, it looks like there's dark green, right, candlesticks here and here, and then green bars here forming to pull this back up. If that trend continues, there could be an upward direction. I'm not sure if it'll accomplish breaking through the resistance in the 50-day moving average, but we'll have to watch it, because quickly after, the bears can appear, and if there's light green showing up pretty fast, this could be back on its way down, and this yellow and blue line has to cross the midway point. If it doesn't do that, we won't see that upward movement like this, very drastically upwards, right, of momentum. So if this starts to work its way up to the medium, we probably could have crossed the resistance level. If we turn it into a support, it could be on its way to the 50-day moving average, and it could possibly end up in bullish territory. But we need to watch it carefully, very carefully, due to the fact that right now we're below the midway point. The green bars look kind of weak, and we need to see if they continue upwards or light green, and then we go back into red, which then means this can get pulled back down in this direction. And if it gets pulled back down in this direction, we will start to see the stock move in that direction as well. So I just wanted to pull up the MACD to see what it's indicating. It's showing slight trend of reversal, a slight trend, but it's not enough volume here in these candlesticks to know. I mean, this one has 200, this one has 500, this one has 100. I mean, it's not enough at all. There was thousands before that, which was 56,000, 36, and 83. But these last four here, which was what made up most of that green trend of bars in the MACD, it's not enough volume to say, hey, it's in a reversal. We need to watch it very carefully, and it's still below the midway point. So this support, definitely important. Now, if resistance could be broken through, I want every single investor to be aware that that does not mean that the bulls have gained control and that they're guaranteed to break through 33.11, that they're guaranteed that they're going back into bullish territory. I want every single investor to be aware of that. That does not guarantee that the bulls are going back into bullish territory. Okay? That just means for us investors, it's an indicator that lets us know that the momentum is working its way up. The bulls are getting closer to their goal. Doesn't mean that they're going to cross it, but they're getting closer. And if they turn it into a support, they can pull away from it. And every step closer to the 50-day moving average is a step closer to getting into bullish territory. It's just an indicator, and it just lets us know that where the stock is moving, if it's moving upwards or if it's moving downwards. Because if it pulls further away from it, it's moving downwards. If it's pulling up closer to it and it crosses it, the stock's momentum is moving upwards. So 30.46 needs to be broken through and turn into a support, but it does not guarantee that the bulls are going to make it cross the 50-day moving average into bullish territory. But this is a starting point and a catalyst that can pull the bulls up to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. I hope that with these cues and information, you guys are well equipped for tomorrow's trading day. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video, and in that video, I will be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on scheduled dates. As you see here on the graph, these circles are the dates that the pumps have happened, and I use them as examples to show you guys how much the stocks have risen and the S&P 500 index rose on those dates. And the reason why it's rising is due to the fact that the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. On these dates, the charts and the dates speak for themselves, as we can see it here, and I break it down into more detail in the video. But just to summarize it, on these dates, the S&P 500 rises, and there's individual ticker symbols rising up with it, anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share. I know it may not seem like a lot, but per share that does add up, and these individual ticker symbols are giving you back profits. These are profits, and like I always say, profits are profits. Whether it's $1 put into the market and you get back $2, you've put in an initial investment and you got back more than what you started with. That's what it's all about. And also in the video, I go into further detail showing you guys these dates and showing you how much it rose. Like for example, this was one of the last pump dates, and the lowest point that it reached was down here at 35.11, and the highest point reached was 35.57. That's like a 40-point jump. And here we're seeing the same thing. It went down to 35.88 and it rose up to about, I'd say, let's see, this is all still in the same day. It rose up to about a total amount of 36.23. When you do the math, that's almost a 40 to 50 point jump, and there's individual ticker symbols rising up with this. Now, I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just here to inform every single investor on the great news, on the opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses. You have to do your due diligence and research, but these charts and the dates speak for themselves. I mean, this was probably one of the largest jumps that I've seen in the last couple of pumps, and it was down here at 33.02, and it rose up to about 33.88. That was an 80-point jump. There was probably ticker symbols rising up more than $3 per share on those dates. And even on these dates, there's individual ticker symbols rising more than $3 per share. Check it out. See for yourselves. And my best advice is look for ticker symbols that may be resembling the behavior of the S&P 500 index, and you'll be able to go ahead and give it a shot. Check it out. Again, I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm just here to go ahead and share the information along with every single viewer and investor. The video should be popping up soon. If you haven't seen it already, pop up. There is the link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.